Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. You may have a mirror right now in your home that is silently attracting poverty, illness, or even the attention of unseen beings like Jinn. And the scariest part? You wouldn't know until it's too late. Imagine this. You wake up every morning feeling tired, anxious, spiritually drained. Even though your home looks clean and organized, you pray, you read Qur'an, yet something feels off. You feel watched. You feel stuck. What if the root cause is something as simple and as dangerous as a mirror placed in the wrong spot? Pause for a second and ask yourself, where is your mirror hanging right now? Could it be in one of these 5 dangerous places? In spiritual traditions, including Islamic wisdom and the deeper layers of Qur'anic signs, mirrors have long been considered portals, reflective surfaces that don't just show you, but may also reflect energy, light, and even spiritual beings. Certain mirror placements are believed to open invisible doors, letting in Jinn, the whisperings of shaitan, and negative spiritual currents. These can lead to unexplained sickness, insomnia, nightmares, arguments at home, or even blockages in your sustenance, a rizq. What does Islam say about this? And why have certain scholars and spiritual protectors warned us about where mirrors should never be placed? Let's uncover the 5 most spiritually dangerous mirror placements and how to spiritually cleanse your home before it's too late. Tell me in the comments, do you have any strange experiences related to mirrors in your home? I want to hear your stories.
Before starting this video, don't forget to like it, because it gives us strength to continue sharing beneficial content. I also invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share this with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Mirror symbolism in Islam and history. Mirrors are mysterious. They show us our faces, but in Islamic and historical traditions, mirrors have always represented far more than just physical reflection. They have been seen as gateways to energy, to the unseen, and sometimes to spiritual danger. In Islam, mirrors are not inherently forbidden. There is no direct prohibition in the Qur'an or authentic hadith about owning a mirror. However, scholars across centuries have emphasized that placement and intention matter deeply. A mirror facing your bed, your main door, or even the Qibla, these are not just bad design choices. They may influence your spiritual atmosphere in ways you don't expect. There's a hadith that warns us, the angels do not enter a house in which there is an image, Sahih al-Bukhari. While this specifically refers to statues or depictions of living beings, scholars have debated whether reflections, especially from mirrors placed near such images, could also deter angels from entering a house. In other words, your mirror may become a barrier between you and divine mercy if it reflects something spiritually impure. Throughout history, mirrors have been tools in the dark arts. In ancient Babylon, sorcerers would stare into mirrors to communicate with Jinn. In medieval Islamic texts on seer, black magic, magicians used polished silver mirrors with engraved verses, misused and twisted, to summon spirits. The mirror wasn't just a surface, it was a portal, a device to attract or trap unseen entities. Even in pharaonic Egypt, mirrors weren't simply cosmetic items. Pharaohs had massive bronze mirrors positioned in their palaces to reflect the sunlight, casting intimidating beams of light across grand halls, symbolizing their supposed divinity. Some scholars believe these mirror setups were also intended to dazzle and overpower spiritually, making the viewer feel small, watched, and powerless. So when you look into your mirror today, remember this: just like water reflects the soul, a mirror can reflect more than just your image. It can reflect your spiritual atmosphere. Are you reflecting peace, purity, and the remembrance of Allah? Or are you unknowingly reflecting chaos, impurity, and attracting what's better left unseen? Have you ever heard of spiritual uses of mirrors in your culture? Share in the comments, especially Islamic or traditional meanings you know.
The 5 dangerous mirror placements. 1. A mirror facing your bed. Mirrors that directly face your bed are among the most spiritually dangerous placements. In Islamic thought, sleep is considered a minor death. Your soul partially leaves your body, traveling into realms you cannot see. This sacred moment of rest, recharge, and divine trust can be compromised when a mirror reflects your sleeping form. Many spiritual healers and even some Islamic scholars warn that mirrors can act like gateways at night, especially when they reflect a motionless body. It may attract unwanted attention from the jinn or other unseen energies. When the soul is partly detached and a mirror reflects that moment, it's believed to invite interference. Real story, 2025 viral TikTok. A woman shared a chilling video showing her bedroom mirror directly across from her bed. After months of nightmares, sleep paralysis, and the feeling of being watched, she installed a night cam. What she captured shocked viewers. A faint human-like face appeared in the mirror as she slept. Since covering the mirror, her disturbing experiences have stopped. Islamic insight. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, often reminded us that the unseen world interacts with us in subtle ways, especially when we're asleep or heedless. If your mirror faces your bed, cover it tonight. You might be inviting spiritual harm without even knowing. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis or fear at night with a mirror nearby? Tell us below. 2. A mirror facing your front door. Your front door is the gateway of rizq, barakah, and rahmah into your home. It is where angels enter with peace and where devils are kept out when Allah is remembered. A mirror that directly faces the main entrance is spiritually risky because it reflects blessings right back out. In Islamic and other spiritual traditions, mirrors facing doors are believed to repel what comes in, including positive energy and provision. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "When a servant closes his door and remembers Allah, no devil can enter." Sahih Muslim. But what if your mirror is undoing this protection, bouncing divine blessings away? Real story. In Morocco, a family renovated their home and placed a large mirror facing the front entrance. After years of financial stagnation, they removed the mirror following advice from a local Islamic scholar. Their finances, mood, and business began to improve. The story was shared on a 2024 YouTube Islamic home tour and quickly went viral. If your mirror faces the front door, you could be blocking rizq, provision. What blessing might you be sending away? Do you have a mirror opposite your door? What do you feel when you come in?
3. A mirror reflecting the Qur'an or prayer space. This is one of the most dangerous and sadly one of the most overlooked placements in Muslim homes. Mirrors placed near your Qur'an shelf, prayer mat, sajada, or salah corner may disrespect the sanctity of these spaces. The Qur'an emits nur, light. It is sacred. Salah is a shield. But mirrors are attention magnets, and it is believed they can attract both human eyes and the unseen. When a mirror reflects your prayer movements or the Qur'an itself, it may reflect your spiritual protection outward, making you vulnerable. Quranic parallel, Surah Al-Araf, Ayat 27. Indeed, he sees you, he and his tribe, from where you do not see them. Mirrors might unknowingly give these forces a window to observe or disrupt your ibadah. Real story. A woman in the UK reported that her Qur'an shelf and mirror were side by side. Over time, her children began to see shadows in that area and started to avoid praying there. Upon advice from an imam, she removed the mirror and spiritual tranquility returned. Never let a mirror face your prayer space. It can reflect your spiritual shield outward, leaving you vulnerable. Is your prayer area fully protected? Where do your mirrors reflect when you pray? 4. A mirror in the kitchen facing the stove. You might think your kitchen mirror is just a design element, but spiritually, it can stir heat, conflict, and chaos. Why? Because mirrors reflecting the stove, a place of fire, can double the fire energy in your home. And in Islam, Jinn were created from fire. Surah Al-Rahman, Ayat 15. And he created the Jinn from a smokeless flame of fire. In spiritual energy systems, excessive fire leads to arguments, tension, and sickness. If your mirror reflects this fire corner, you may notice family unrest, mood swings, and an inability to find peace at meals. Real story. In Indonesia, a family had a decorative mirror opposite their stove. Over time, arguments between siblings became constant. After learning the spiritual implications, they removed the mirror, and within a week, peace returned. The father shared this transformation in a 2023 local Islamic podcast. A mirror in your kitchen can cook more than food. It can stir up hidden heat in your home. Have you noticed unusual arguments or stress in your kitchen space?
5. A mirror in the bathroom facing the door. Bathrooms are already known in Islam to be dwelling places of Jinn. It is where humans are most vulnerable, both physically and spiritually. Having a large mirror that reflects the bathroom door creates a bridge, a visual path that may allow energies from inside to reflect outward into your home. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to say before entering the bathroom, "O Allah, I seek refuge in you from the male and female devils." Sahih al-Bukhari. Now imagine if your mirror is constantly reflecting that space outward into your hallway or bedroom. You may be unknowingly inviting spiritual unrest throughout your house. Real story. In a 2024 Home Advice video, an Egyptian spiritual consultant shared the case of a couple who suffered sudden headaches and unease. Their bathroom had a large mirror facing the open door. After repositioning the mirror and keeping the door closed, the disturbances ended. Your bathroom mirror might be the reason peace escapes your home. Reposition it or always keep the door closed. Have you ever seen anything unusual in your bathroom mirror? Be honest. Quranic stories and spiritual parallels, the hidden dimensions of reflection. Mirrors are not just glass. In Islamic thought, what reflects also reveals. The way a mirror is placed in your home may unknowingly open doors, not only to physical spaces, but also to spiritual realms. The Qur'an gives us layered wisdom about unseen openings and protections. Surah Al-Kahf's warning of directional entry. Allah quotes Shaitan saying, "I will come at them from their front, from behind them, from their right, and from their left." Notice the directions. Mirrors, by design, double what they face. A mirror facing your door reflects the front. One facing your stove amplifies the fire to the left. A mirror near your bed may reflect the back. Could these mirrors be unknowingly mirroring Shaitan's approach vectors, giving spiritual access points into your daily life?
Spiritual exposure, reflecting the unseen. We often forget, not all that reflects light reflects protection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to cover mirrors at night, especially during sleep or spiritual rituals. Scholars mention that Jinn may observe through reflective surfaces, if not shielded by remembrance of Allah. Mirrors can either be tools of clarity or gateways of disturbance. You might have spiritually exposed all four sides of your home without realizing. Walk into your rooms. What do your mirrors reflect on each wall? A bed? A door? The Qur'an? You may be inviting more than you intend. What verse from the Qur'an makes you think of hidden spiritual dangers inside your home? Drop your reflections below. Let's protect each other with knowledge. Real-life, current stories. When mirrors reflect more than you know. You might think it's just coincidence. A cracked mirror, a streak of bad luck, a sudden illness. But across the globe, Muslim households are sharing stories where mirror placements affect far more than just the aesthetics of a room. They interfere with the spiritual energy of a home. UAE 2025, The Cracked Mirror and the Broken Peace. A Muslim family in Dubai reported ongoing spiritual disturbances, unexplained footsteps, sudden coldness in rooms, and nightmares spreading across generations. When a local scholar visited their home, he found a large mirror directly reflecting a Quranic verse. That very mirror, untouched, was discovered cracked down the middle without any physical cause. The imam advised the family to remove it immediately. Within weeks, the disturbances ceased. United Kingdom. Business Baraka returns after mirror removal. In Manchester, a Muslim family struggling financially decided to consult a spiritual advisor. He noticed a large decorative mirror placed directly opposite the main entrance. According to traditional wisdom, this reflected their blessings back out the door. Once removed and repositioned, their family business began gaining unexpected clients, and their rizq began to flow again. Egypt, a woman's illness and the mirror's curse. A widow in Cairo began experiencing sudden illness, migraines, and the sharp decline in income. After exhausting medical options, she turned to her local masjid.
The imam visited and found 3 mirrors in her home, facing beds, doors, and her Qur'an shelf. He advised her to remove or cover them. Slowly, her health began improving, and unexpected financial help came from a distant cousin. It's not superstition. These are patterns. Spiritual design matters. Where your mirrors face could determine whether your home absorbs baraka or reflects it away. Have you ever seen mirrors bring strange luck, good or bad, into your life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could protect someone else. Final warning: don't ignore the reflection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to safeguard our homes through prayer, remembrance of Allah, and purity. Yet many of us unknowingly allow spiritual harm to creep in through something as simple as a mirror. That mirror in your bedroom, your kitchen, your hallway, it could be reflecting more than just light. It could be echoing your energy, deflecting your risk, or even serving as a window for the unseen. Don't wait. Take action now. You don't need fear. You need awareness. You can protect your home by realigning these objects with intention and dhikr. Take 5 minutes right after this video to walk through your home and inspect every mirror. What do they reflect? What do they face? Who might be watching through them? If this video opened your eyes, comment "reflected" below so we can count how many homes we've helped awaken today. Your awareness could be the protection someone else needs too. If this video was helpful to you, please share it with your loved ones and leave a comment telling me what you learned. Your support helps us spread the message and grow this community.